techniques or the art and science of digital platforms. Create photo walks, photo shoots, or expeditions. A chance to capture your vision and be inspired by human interaction. Sharing photos never grows old. Learn about yourself and other people's viewpoints. You already know how much fun it is. Grab your camera, then give us your best shot. Discover the Camera and Company. Visit clubs and communities at algonquin.com.
This is Capital City Minor Hockey on CKDJ 1079. Let's head to the broadcast booth for the call of today's game.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Benson Center in downtown Cornwall. We're here for today's developmental scrimmage between the Brockville Braves and the Cornwall Colts U18 AAA teams. Welcome to the exciting matchup here tonight. Coming off a huge game last night, Brockville came away with a huge comeback win, 5-4 in Cardinal last night. It was exciting right till the tail end. A goal called off right at the very end at the buzzer. So yeah, Cornwall is definitely coming in here looking for a hot start, try and get their home crowd behind them and get the big win. Let's see what we've got tonight. With me tonight, I'm Eric Raymond. With me this afternoon is Dan Mellon.
Oh, Eric, I tell you, last night we thought it was going to be a long night because by the time the first period was over, we were already down 3-0, the Brockville team, and you could just see the gas starting to come out of them all of a sudden. But Coach Gene Falsetto, he called the boys over to the bench. You know, it used as much of that 30 seconds that they had between periods, just said, everybody calm down, let's reset, and let's go to work. And after that, it was 4 unanswered goals for the Brockville Braves. McNeil got them on the board, broke the ice, then McLeod, then Wooler, then Sicoli, and we went from there. And then Healy wound up getting the 5th goal, the winner, a beautiful blast from the point. And as you said, Eric, it was pretty tense right at the end with a half second to go. Cornwall was able to get a shot in, or so they thought. But we went back to the video replay. Zach McDonald with the save of the year. He was clearly beat. There was wide open space, but he reached back with the glove and it was in the pocket, and the Cornwall players thought it would in. There was a big conference on the mound, if you will, with the officials, Eric, but it was no goal. Brockville comes away 5-4.
Yeah, very exciting finish. Very exciting, like you said, for Cornwall to go up 3-0 at the end of the first. It looked like it was all but over. And then, yeah, exciting second period to get back into the game. Third period, even better for Brockville. And we'll see what Cornwall has to answer today, if they're going to come out strong or if they're going to be like deflated after last night's game.
And I just want to say, Erica, it's nice being able to do a matinee here today. We've had some late nights over the last little while. This developmental scrimmage series, first of all, I think we have to give big shout outs to all of the facility operators, HEO, the CCHL, the owners, and the clubs. They've done a great job to keep these kids playing. And I mean, you know as well as anyone, Eric, how tough the last months have been in the whole COVID situation. There are a lot of players across the province who aren't even playing hockey right now, but they've been able to execute this safely. The games have gone on, these developmental scrimmages, and really a lot of the only difference is without the body checking, it's been really good hockey. And this game today will be the final in the series with Brockville and Cornwall before the Christmas break. Right now, Cornwall leads the series, I guess, 5-4. If Brockville can win it today, then they even it up and split the series.
Yeah, definitely. It's been an exciting bunch of games. I mean, Cornwall got, what is it, 3 or 4 wins in a row before last night's win by Brockville. So definitely Brockville's looking to remain hot and head into this Christmas break, evening this season series 5-5.
One of the things I find that's really interesting, Eric, is that because normally for this league, in the U18 league, they would have started their regular season back at the end of August. That's how early they start with those first games and that first showcase weekend. And, you know, they would have been well halfway through a season at this point. One of the things that I've liked to see so far with all the teams in the league that have been playing, the injuries have been down. We've had good health with the players. It's really been a nice, smooth run. And again, to the training staffs and the clubs, they've done such a great job of just executing this whole thing. And our fingers crossed that in the new year, we can continue on.
Yeah, hopefully for both teams, like they can either continue with this current schedule of playing each other, the same 2 teams every week, or maybe even expand it and open up the league a little bit more. But we'll obviously see what happens with COVID and the vaccines and all that goes on. Well, looks like we're just about ready for puck drop here. What are your predictions for today's game, Dan?
Well, again, I think that Brockville has something to prove here, in that they want to tie up this series. They can't win the series, I guess, but they can tie it up, and certainly that's going to be on their minds. A big win last night. We saw a lot of great team effort come together, especially after they got that first out of the way. Cornwall, though, they are going to want to ice the cake here, Eric. They had a strong run the last couple of weekends, and they're going to want to walk away with that. So I imagine we're going to see right out the gate some pretty intense play, some back and forth. This may come down to goaltending today. Yeah, definitely. And it looks like we have Max Mayer and Dustin Riff in goal today for both Cornwall and Brockville. So different goalies from last night. Obviously, Sauvé came away with the unfortunate 5-4 loss, while Zach McDonald, like you said, made that glove save right on the goal line with about 0.5 seconds left in the third period to give their team that win. And Eric, sometimes a change of scenery is what's needed. We've noticed in the last couple of weeks where Dustin Riff for the Braves has started in Cardinal on the Friday night. McDonald's played the Saturday game. We switched it up this weekend. Riff gets the start in Cornwall. Again, maybe a change of scenery. We'll see what happens here, but it's going to be a great game for sure. Yeah, and we have Braxton DeLesio versus Mason McNeil on the faceoff. And here we are. So Brockville gets it and sends it into the defensive zone. You have Cornwall at their blue line, so gets the puck, sends it into the center ice. Now, in on Riff. Riff plays it to his own man behind the goal. Back up on the half wall. Kept in by Cornwall briefly here. Let's see what they can handle here. Cornwall gets the puck back. Back to Brockville. Back to Cornwall. He's got a 92 shot, and what a goal by Zane Pitt Blatto early in this game. 14:31 left, so about 29 seconds into the game. Cornwall comes out hot, just like you predicted. Well, shades of last night, Eric. Cornwall did this exact same thing right off the opening draw. In they went, got on the board, and put the Braves back all of a sudden. I think we're only seconds off of what happened last night. Pitt Blatto with a beautiful move there, and the Colts are up 1-0 already. And here we go. We got Joe Dwang wins the puck back, and now we have number 40 goes down the wing, passes it across. Number 17 has it in the corner. He sends it back to the point. Another shot, and high riser deflection out of play and into the netting behind Dustin Riff. Coach Falsetto talking to his players on the Braves bench. Just settle down, boys. We have a long way to go here. We're not even a minute out, and we're going to get this thing back on track. Yeah, we have an offensive face-off here. Looks like we have Montroy on the face-off for Cornwall. And he wins it back. And we got number 4, passes it. Oh, intercepted. Number 60 up to 40. And then down to 68. Big shot and a goal! That's number 60. We've got Gabe Kingsbury ties this game with 14:05 left in the first period for Brockville. Well, Wooler was able to just sneak it over to Kingsbury. He slipped up the side, Eric, and just found that top corner. It was through a little bit of traffic, but just a laser shot by Kingsbury. He knew exactly where that was going to go, and just like that, without even a minute expired, ties it up. It's 1-1. And here we go. Kingsbury wins it off the face-off. Back to his defenseman. Into the zone again. He's got the puck. He's on a bit of a break. Passes it over. Oh, what a miss. Oh, he just missed that out in front. That was Bono, I believe. Another shot off the side of the net. Now Cornwall recoups and gets the puck up to the blue line, up the center ice, deflected back into the Cornwall, the Brockville zone. So number 58 here gets the puck behind, passes it around, kept in at the point by Cornwall. Cornwall keeps it, sends it to the half wall. In behind the net. Brockville retrieves the puck, but Cornwall steals it right back.
Cornwall, you got it back in behind the net. We've got Brockville setting it up. Nice wide pass. Goes all the way down the ice, unfortunately for icing.
Well, on that last rush, Eric, Kingsbury and Wooler, they wanted to try it again, but this time the reverse play where it was Kingsbury feathered across to Wooler right out front of the net. It went just high, but you know the Braves, they're tasting it, and they want that second goal.
Yeah, and D'Alessio's here on the face-off for Cornwall, and he wins it to his teammate, and now it's behind the Brockville net into the corner. Brockville's trying to get it out, but Cornwall keeps it in, and we got 27. He's out in the corner, passes it around, and then Brockville gets it to the point, but kept in again by Cornwall. Cornwall's got relentless pressure here. Big deflection right off the side of the net, and covered up by Dustin Riff.
Well, despite the joy of the Christmas season, Eric, this game already getting a little bit chippy, and we're only a couple of minutes old. You know, here's the thing. These guys have been playing each other now for 2 months. The only teams they've been playing, and, you know, there have been some frustrations. Expect maybe to see a bit more of that throughout.
Yeah, definitely. Cornwall turns it over, and it's a 3-on-1. Oh, what a shot, but a miss by Cornwall, or by Brockville, sorry. And then we've got Brockville has the puck back, sends it back in. Chasing in after the goalie is number 49. He gets it. Now we've got Cornwall heading down at center ice, intercepted by the Braves. Looks like we could have a 3-on-2 here. Another shot. Oh, deflected off the goalie and out. Just barely missed that goal. In the corner, Brockville tries to set it up. Gets it out front. Another shot. So Cornwall's got it in their own end. Sends it back out to center just to kind of clear some of the pressure. Now we got Brockville at center ice. Back into the Cornwall zone. Cornwall recovers. Nice long pass, but just not long enough. Brockville gets the puck. Number 37 for Brockville gets the puck back, and they wire it back around the other end. And we have an icing call here for Brockville.
Well, Eric, on that last big play, it was the O'Connor, Powers, and Gagnon line, and again, they were right in there. They were sniffing it, and one thing I got to give a shout out here is to Carter Pilon. He's a defenseman for the Braves, and he's maybe one of the fastest skaters on the team. He jumped up there. It's almost like having 4 forwards in, and they wrung the iron, but couldn't get it in on that one.
Yeah, definitely. Good play there, but we have Bono going down the wing. He's got it. He dips in. He skates around the defenseman, but loses the puck. Now we have Montroy racing in 1-on-2. He gets a bit of help, but shoots it, and a big save by Riff there. Another defensive play. Brockville trying to keep the puck out of their own zone, but Cornwall gets it back into their own zone, and he sends it up, and we got number 7. He races down the wing, dekes in around the net, trying to set up a pass, but could not get the pass going, and the shot deflects into in behind the Brockville zone. It is number 17 for Cornwall, up to number 19, passes it across. He's trying to get through the defenseman. He's got some help, gets a shot off the head of Dustin Riff, back out to center ice. Wow, what a head save there by Dustin Riff. Now we got Mayer behind the net, gets it off to his defenseman, passes it up. Oh, intercepted! But Cornwall gets the puck back, and now they're going to decide to set up behind their own zone, behind their own net. Let's see what they can do here. Passes it across, and it's intercepted at the blue line. And we've got a bit of a breakaway. 2-on-1 here, potential. Oh, deflects. Oh, and a big save. Big save again. So 2 big saves on that play by Mayer. Brockville dumps the puck in behind the Cornwall goal. Cornwall just decides to send it back down to kind of relieve some of this pressure, because Brockville's coming in strong here, guys. So Cornwall gets the puck back behind their own net, dishes it back to the other side, up the wing, goes off the stick. Brockville shoots it right back in, goes off the linesman. Brockville recovers at their own blue line. Another big shot there by Wade Gagnon, just wide of the net. Brockville's trying to recover the puck in the offensive zone in the corner. Deflected away by Cornwall. Cornwall gets it up, but it's deflected at the blue line and recovered by Brockville. Now Gagnon gets the puck back. Oh, but he is knocked down, and here comes Cornwall on the break. Big glove save by Dustin Riff.
Eric, we talked a little bit ago about how this game was starting to get a little bit chippy. Ethan Montroy for the Colts, he's had such a great series. He's a big, strong guy. He and Gazel from Brockville were having some words there. And on that last play, Jack Chiarello took a hard body check. There's no checking, but I could see him wincing a little bit as he came off. It's like, hello, I'm here. And we're going to be here for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, definitely. It's we had a bit of a quick offensive face-off there for Cornwall. Shot right on the Riff and a big save. And we're back at it again. Here we go. Brockville wires it back around to their own blue line. Cornwall tries to keep it in, but is not successful. So Cornwall shoots it back in. A big glove save by Riff, but he lets it drop for Mr. Mellon. Brockville gets the puck back. We have Chiarello skating down the wing, shoots, but it's deflected by the defenseman. Chiarello falls down in the corner, tries to keep it in at the blue line, but Cornwall gets the puck back. We have Malion in there, passes it across, tries to get the puck back from the Brockville defender, who made a huge block there. Puck's in the feet. Malion gets the puck back, just over the net, but not quite there. Looks like it was deflected, so no icing on that play by Brockville. Brockville gets the puck back at the blue line, wired it just past the net, and we have Fitzmaurice up on the wing. Deflected into the zone. Brockville gets it. Oh, just tried to dip it across to his own guy, but could not get the pass successful, so shot right in front of the net. Cornwall gets the puck, send it back down. Another deflection right at the Brockville blue line, but Fitzmaurice gets the puck back. He's in the Brockville zone, on the net, and a big toe save by Dustin Riff on that play. Cornwall shoots it in from center. Brockville recovers, gets the puck back. He's skating down the wing. Dipsy Doodle, another Dipsy Doodle. Passes it over, shot. Oh, what a save by Mayer. Gets it around the back of the net, out front, not successful enough. Shot on goal, but just deflected wide by Cornwall. What a big play by Brockville there. A little bit of confusion at the Cornwall blue line, but Cornwall gets the puck back temporarily. Now Brockville has it in the corner. Shot and deflected over the net and off the glass. We got Bono in behind the net. Bono's battling for the puck to try and get it back. Another shot on Mayer and a big save there. Passes across and intercepted by Brockville again. Now Cornwall has the puck at their own blue line, and they look to send it back into their own zone to settle down the play. Up the center, passes it across at the blue line and deflected again, and the shot goes off of the Brockville player into his own net.
Well, Eric,
his own end.
Some of the fans are getting a little restless here, thinking maybe there should be some calls. Of course, there's no body checking allowed in these developmental scrimmage series, but man, there have been some pretty big hits, some clean hits. Last night, the first penalty wasn't called until the second. Maybe the officials are just going to let them play and see where this goes. Yeah,
big offensive win off the draw there by D'Alessio, and he gets a shot on Riff, but Riff makes the save, passes it up and deflects Cornwall back at their own blue line. Deflects off of the Brockville player right to Cornwall. Cornwall gets it behind the net. It looks like D'Alessio has it behind the net. Oh, and it's intercepted by Brockville. Tries to dump it in, but it's stopped at the blue line by the Cornwall defenseman. Brockville gets knocked down and sends the puck back into the Cornwall zone. Cornwall shoots it back down, and another deflection. And number 49 for Brockville goes into the corner with the puck. Big battle in the corner here. He gets knocked down, but on his knees, gets the shot off, and a big save by Mayer from the corner. A weird angle, but got to try it. So Cornwall gets the puck back, wires it back up, just misses his guy at center ice, and that's a icing call.
Well, Kyle Powers for the Braves, not afraid to go into the corners, and took a bit of a stick there, maybe a couple of times on the arm. As I said, maybe a bit of frustration starting to spill out here early on in this game. But things have settled down a bit here. 1-1 with 4:18 to go. Another team hoping to break this open here before the end of the first.
Sicoli wins it, back to the point, deflected off of the Cornwall defenseman into the corner, and they get it behind their own net. Kind of try to set it up here, get it out of their own zone, but it goes wide. Another shot on goal right from the blue line there by Brockville. Cornwall gets the puck. He skates up, across, tipped, but not into his own zone, and a delayed offside, but they managed to get back. Brockville gets the puck. Oh, and it's stolen here. Big shot on goal by Fitzmaurice there, but a big save by Riff. Battle in behind the net. Brockville comes away with it, kind of slows it down, gets a pass up, but deflected at the red line by the Cornwall defenseman there. Oh, big play, but spilled to the ice as one of the Brockville players. But he gets back up and gets the puck back out behind the net. Oh, stick handles, back to the point. 64 holds it in, passes it across. Shot, deflection right in front of the net, but over the net. They're battling behind the net now. Has the puck out front. Cornwall's desperately trying to get the puck out, but cannot beat this pressure by Brockville. With 2:53 left in the first period. Cornwall dumps it out, gets a quick bit of a line change there. Brockville dumps it back in, gets a line change of their own. Cornwall sets it up behind their own net. Bit of a bobble there at the blue line, and Montroy gets the puck back, circles around, waits for his guys to get onside, but gets picked off. And we've got a bit of a 2-on-1 developing. Number 67 for Brockville gets the shot on goal, but goes right through the wickets and out the other side of the net. Now Fitzmaurice gets the puck back, tipped off of his stick. Brockville with the relentless pressure here on Cornwall. Big play from the side to try and get it out front, but intercepted by Cornwall, and Fitzmaurice has the puck again. Shot, but deflected. Back into the corner, over to the point, big shot there, deflection by Riff and into the corner, and Cornwall gets the puck back. Cornwall, oh, big play to the side of the net, but Fitzmaurice fans on that. Got 17, passes it. Oh, we got a bit of a check there by one of the Brockville players. Fans calling for a penalty, no penalty on the play. Oh, looks like we might have the penalty actually. Yeah, looks like a cross-check penalty coming up here. And it will be to Ethan Wooler. 2 minutes for cross-checking, and we got a minute 27 left in the first period, so this is a big chance for Cornwall here.
Wooler goes for the cross-checking again, Eric. We talked about this game getting a little bit chippy. There've been some big hits, and so far the officials have been letting it go, but Wooler maybe took one liberty too many there.
Draw one by Cornwall. Brockville gets the puck back, dumps it out, skates it down. Now Cornwall has the puck back in their own zone, looking to set up this power play. He fans on the pass. Temporarily recovered by Brockville, but Cornwall gets the puck back. Brockville gets it back and sends it right back down into the Cornwall zone to try and kill some of this penalty and maybe the last minute of play here in the first period. Minute and a half left on the penalty. D'Alessio with the puck. He dipsy doodles around everybody. Just continues to get it around. Back to the point. Set up on the half wall. Back to the point. Shot deflected out front. Blocked out front by a Brockville defenseman. Another shot. Oh, right off of the glove, and looks like it might have hit the post and out. But Brockville clears it with 25 seconds left in the first period. 55 seconds left in the penalty. Cornwall setting up with about 15 seconds left. They got to get it up and try one more time before the end of this period. Skates down, gets the puck. Over, oh, fanned on the play. 5 seconds left. Mayer gets the puck, and that will be the end of the first period here in Cornwall with the score 1-1. We will be back on CKDJ 107.9.
Remember that bigger-than-life oak tree in your backyard? Asking mom and dad to build you a tree house? It's still a cool idea, only now you can do it yourself. Whatever it is that you enjoy, other people love it too. Clubs and communities are offering a unique experience with your interests at heart. Join an existing club or build a new one just waiting to happen. It's up to you. Learn leadership skills. Ask people to join. Best of all, meet new people with the same interests or hobbies. Algonquin Students Association is here to assist you with running club events, planning, funding, access to meeting space, design, marketing, and much more. So go ahead. Be part of a one-of-a-kind club alongside a once-in-a-lifetime community. For more information, visit events and activities at algonquincollege.com.
This is Capital City Minor Hockey on CKDJ 107.9. Let's head to the broadcast booth for the call of today's game.
We are back here at the Benson Center in downtown Cornwall for today's developmental scrimmage between the U18 Cornwall Colts and the U18 Brockville Braves. It is 1-1 at the end of the first period. Cornwall will start off here with 32 seconds left on that first penalty. Off the draw, Cornwall gets it back into their own zone, looks to set up this power play. Breakout. Number 17 gets it up. They get into the zone, set it up, gets it across to the defenseman at the point. Over to the center. To the wing. Shot, and what a save by Riff there. Big play out front, but just could not get it. And it looks like we have a bit of a breakaway. Number 60 for Brockville gets the shot on goal, but big save by Mayer on the penalty kill. As the penalty expires, out comes the player there. Bit of a scramble at center ice. Nobody knows where the puck is right now. Backed into the Cornwall zone, so they recover. Get the puck up. It tips off of their player's stick and down into the zone, so no icing on that play. Brockville gets the puck, tries to get it out, gets it out. Looks like we have Bono going down the wing. Big shot, but a big save by Mayer. And bit of a stoppage here in the corner just to clear out the corner. A bit of a puck battle in the corner there.
Well, Jodoin for Cornwall laid the big hit on Bono. I don't think he saw that coming. Bono's probably got about 8 inches on him and sat him right down, gave him the snow shower. Again, this starts to get a bit chippy now here, Eric, in the second. Yeah, definitely getting chippy. So Brockville has the puck, tries to center it out front of the net, but it's tipped away by Cornwall. Brockville looks to get the puck right back into the offensive zone. Cornwall gets the puck, setting up a breakout here. We got number 8 down the wing, passes it across, deflected by Riff into the glass. Back to the point. Brockville trying to get the puck out. It's out of their zone. Back to the blue line, and here comes Cornwall back into the Brockville zone. The Brockville recovers in their own corner. Gets the puck out. A little bit of a breakout here. 2-on-2.
Passes it across, deflected, right to his own guy. Another shot on goal, but big save by Mayer. Back out to the Brockville blue line. Brockville dumps it back to the Cornwall blue line, but Cornwall intercepts it, gets it back up to the center line, into the Brockville end, deflected away, and it looks like we could have a 2-on-1 developing. Number 56 for Brockville, big wind up, but just over the net. We got a 2-on-2 headed the other way as Cornwall tries to get the puck back. Shot on the side of the net and a big save by Riff, and Brockville clears that to the center. Cornwall sets it up, gets into the zone. Big shot on Riff, and he holds it but drops it for his own player to kind of clear the zone here. Big deflection at center ice. Cornwall gets it deflected. A shot and a big save by Riff there.
Well, big chance there for Wade Gagnon on the last shift, Eric. He just kind of snuck in and was at the right place at the right time. Feathered pass over, and Mayer got a piece of it, but it was close. Gagnon almost capitalizing. It's almost a 2-1 game. But here we are, 17:02 in the second, and it's still 1-1.
Big face-off scramble there, won by Brockville, back to the blue line and out to center. He dumps it in, gets around the Cornwall defenseman, tries to get a shot off, fans on it, and it goes to the goalie, but back out to the point. Deflection out front. Brockville recovers, kind of dekes out the defenseman there, passes it back to the point, but misses his own player, and all the way back down to the Brockville end, where Riff will look to get it, but with the pressure coming by Cornwall, he decides to retreat back to his own net. Brockville dumps it back out the center. At number 67, we're racing down the wing here. In behind the net, passes it back out to 32, deflection. 25 for Cornwall, gets it behind the net. Decides, let's try and calm this down and set it up. Deflection at center ice, but not far enough, and it will go for icing.
Well, Eric, the McNeil-McLeod line has been pretty effective last night and tonight. Of course, both of them capitalizing on the first two Braves goals last night, and almost a chance here now. They're having a great night so far.
Yeah, definitely great game for them. Kingsbury loses the draw to Cornwall there. Cornwall gets it up at the blue line. Big play at center ice, and Bono tries to sneak in through the defenseman. He was going 1-on-3, but almost successful. The Brockville Braves dumped the puck back in behind the Cornwall net, and they look to set up this breakout. Passes it up to the wing. Tipped at center ice by Bono. Bono dumps it back into the Cornwall end. Big glove by number 68 to keep that puck in at the blue line. But Cornwall gets the puck back. They break it down. It's a 3-on-2 developing. Big shot and a big save by Dustin Riff.
Geez, I don't know, Eric. We should be taking Ethan Wooler, number 68 for the Braves, out to the ball game. That was a great outfield snag there.
Yeah.
Right at the blue line to keep the play in.
Yeah, just grabs it with his glove, sets it down, and shoots it back in on the goalie. But bit of a combination of the two sports there. Big shot by Cornwall, deflected behind the net by Riff. Brockville looks to dump it down. They get it down the ice. It will go all the way to the goalie, who will play it. Mayers passes it up to his own defenseman. Up the wing, deflected at center ice. At the blue line, Brockville retrieves it at their own blue line. At the center line, dumps it in. Number 31 for Brockville goes in, battles with Cornwall. Cornwall gets the puck back, number 23. And number 19 for Cornwall will chase it back into his own corner, passes it around. Back to 23. Over to 16. And around. Cornwall gets it back up to the center ice. Tries to dump it in, but pass was missed by his own player. We got Cornwall at the Brockville blue line. A big shot deflected by the Brockville defenseman into the corner. Brockville looks to try and get the puck back, but Cornwall retrieves it. Pass out front, but Brockville gets it back. Here they come skating down the wing. And a tripping penalty coming up to Cornwall as the Brockville player falls to the ice. Was looking to try and get in a clean breakaway there and got hauled down.
Wade Gagnon hauled down at the blue line, and Cornwall is going to go back to the box.
Cornwall goes to the penalty, and it is Tristan Miron heading off for tripping. So the first power play here for Brockville with 14:01 left in the second period, tied 1-1. Brockville wins the puck. Back to the point, sets up the power play. Back to the half wall, skates it to the point, shot on goal, deflected. Cornwall gets it and dumps it back down into the Brockville end, where Riff will kind of scuttle the puck behind his own net to his own player. Bit of a breakout here coming for Brockville, looking to get back into the offensive zone and set up this power play. Back to Bono. Bono gets the shot deflected, and a goal! What a goal by Brockville on the power play to take the 2-1 lead.
Well, just like that, Eric, we saw Carter Pelon again. He loves to pinch in deep, and in he went on that power play. It was over to Bono and then across to Willett, I believe.
Yeah, Willett looks like he got that goal on the deflection. Bono shot it at the net, deflected right off the goalie onto the stick of Willett, and he pounds it in the back of the net for the 2-1 Brockville lead. Cornwall wins the face-off, back into their own zone. Sets it up. Whiffs on the pass, so Brockville gets the puck back, but dumped in by Cornwall here. Brockville looks to get the puck out of their own zone. Held in at the blue line by Cornwall. Down the ice for icing. Just not fast enough for Brockville there. Tried to chase after that puck, but just could not get there quick enough.
Well, and you know, Eric, sometimes it's just a matter of shoot the puck on the net, you know. And I have to give props to DeBellify for Cornwall. We've seen him over this entire series. Last night, again tonight, just a couple big bombs from the point. And he goes back out now, but again, shoot the puck at the net. Through traffic, you never know.
Exactly. So Brockville comes in here, pinches in, tries to get the puck, just barely gets squeezed out on the half wall by Cornwall. So Cornwall gets the puck down. It is a 1-on-3. He skates around the defenseman, gets his shot off the side of the net. Cornwall keeps the puck in at the zone, blast and deflected into the corner. Brockville gets the puck out to center ice as Cornwall recovers into the Brockville end. Shot on goal there for Cornwall. Another save, so 2 saves there by Riff. Another shot deflected into the corner. Cornwall gets the puck back. And a goal by Cornwall! That is Ronick Jodouin with the wire from the slot. And we tied this up at 2-2 with 12:12 left in the second period.
Jodouin unassumingly just parked himself out front. The puck came loose and in like that. I think it was a little unexpected there almost. He was kind of in a bad spot, but a good spot, Eric. And I have to say as well, you know, the hits just keep on coming here tonight. The amount of physical play is really ramping up. We'll see what happens here throughout the balance.
Yeah, we'll see how many more penalties get called, because there's some pretty big hits being laid. And like you said before this game, no body checking, but they've been letting a little bit fly this game. But Cornwall gets the puck at center ice, tries to dump it back into the Brockville end. Intercepted at the Brockville blue line by their own player. He skates in, skates around a few players, shoots it at the net, but intercepted by Cornwall. We got a 2-on-2 here. Number 13 for Cornwall, just dumps it on the net. Big save by Riff. Another save by Riff on the rebound. We got Brockville coming down on a 2-on-2, but gets the shot, deflects into his own, into the Cornwall end. Cornwall recovers at center ice into the Brockville zone. Slap shot from the point, deflects into the corner. Cornwall has the puck behind the net, and then Brockville deflects it and deflects it out the center. It looks like number 68 trying to get a 2-on-1 here. Wide out front. Bono with the save. Oh, big shot by Bono and on the rebound, and big save back-to-back by Mayer.
Ethan Wooler, Tyler Bono, a great opportunity there. The two big boys coming in, and they got 3 whacks at it. Mayer making a couple of great saves there. Otherwise, this would be 3-2.
Yeah, that was a huge save, back-to-back saves by Mayer there. Shot from the point by Brockville off the face-off win, into the corner behind the Brockville or the Cornwall goal. Bit of a battle here in the corner. They blow the whistle because the puck was frozen.
And again, tensions flaring here, Eric. And behind that last play, we saw Pitt Blotto and Platt having words. And as the play moved up ice, and the official, Pitt Blotto, letting Platt know what brand of stick that he had.
Definitely.
I think he was showing him in the chest.
Yeah. Yeah, it was getting a little chippy down here, especially after last night's game and the series that they've played against each other. But
just in case he didn't know what kind he had, you know.
Exactly. So Cornwall gets it off the face-off behind their own net. Dumps it out, and it hits the linesman at the Brockville blue line. So Cornwall gets the advantage and keeps it in. Puck right out in front. Could not bury it, was D'Alessio. D'Alessio gets it back to the point. Back to D'Alessio. Intercepted by Cornwall here, by Brockville. Brockville gets it back down. Big shot there. And another save by Mayer.
Great play by Joniak for the Braves. Jumped up into that rush. And Wooler and Bono, again, parked right out front. Joniak managed to slip all the way in behind there. And Mayer making a great save. But we can see some of the Braves' defense, Eric. They're really starting to jump up into that play. Some deep pinches, and it's creating chances.
Definitely. Brockville wins the faceoff, sets it back to the point. Shot from the point, deflects out in front, but wide of the net. Brockville recovers in the corner, back to the point again. Back down into the corner. Bit of a scramble play in the corner here. Brockville trying to get the puck back from Cornwall in the Cornwall end. Cornwall recovers, gets it out with a little bit of speed here. Gets it across, but unsuccessful cross crease pass there. Cornwall gets the shot on goal. Deflects around the net, a big save by Riff as Brockville gets it back down into the Cornwall end. Passes it back, but intercepted. Cornwall gets it back, passes it across. Cornwall looking to get a wired shot from the point. Big save by Riff. Cornwall gets it, passes it back to the point of the blue line. Shot looking for a deflection right out in front, but unsuccessful. Cornwall keeps possession in the corner, but Brockville gets a deflection and gets the puck out of their own zone. Deflects it down, but unfortunately for an icing.
Well, and again, we see that big slap shot from DeBellify from the point, Eric. He loves that shot, and I must say that the team is very good. The Colts are very good about getting it back to the point and using their D shot after shot. Something's going to go through eventually.
Yeah, for sure. So it looks like we have D'Alessio on the face-off versus Sicoli, and D'Alessio wins it back to the point. Shot and a big save by Riff. A shot by Estale there from the point off the face-off win by D'Alessio.
I'd like to remind our listeners, Eric, in 8 minutes and 16 seconds, we'll have a network news update coming up for you in the intermission. Before we get to third period action, I invite you to stay tuned for that.
Brockville wires it back around the glass. Big save out in front on a deflection by Riff. Riff makes the pad save. Deflected, and Riff covers up after another shot from the point.
Cat-like reflexes, Eric. I didn't know a leg could bend like that, but it just did. Riff coming all the way across with the pad to make that save and keep this a 2-2 game. Wow.
Yeah, he had quite the cat-like reflexes, like you said. Just gets the toe out on the bit of a tip right out in front of his own net, but good play by Riff, and Cornwall looks to get the puck back and it is an offside here at the Brockville blue line, so the play will come outside the Brockville blue line. D'Alessio on the faceoff again. Another win by D'Alessio. Cornwall gets it, dumps it back into the Brockville end. In behind the net. Brockville tries to dump it out. They do get it successfully out of their own zone. Trying to keep the puck in. He keeps the puck in the offensive zone for Brockville. Across. Oh, just fumbled the pass. But Brockville recovers. Now Cornwall gets the puck. Kind of losing the control of the puck here on the ice. And just an offside at the blue line as Cornwall, Brockville was looking to try and break in. It looked like it could have been a 2-on-1.
Well, Willett almost had two there, Eric. Another very close chance for him. Sicoli with a great setup. Mayer unfortunately took that away, but Willett having a great night and some great chances there. He almost made it 3-2.
Yeah, definitely. So the faceoff will come to the Brockville blue line because it was a offensive offside.
Coach Falsetto effectively making the argument to the official there to move it out.
Yep, scramble in the corner and scramble right by the blue line, the Cornwall blue line, and the referee blows the whistle again. And just after that last whistle, there was a bit of a chippy play, and the referee was telling the guys to calm down a bit. So again, getting really chippy out here. Deflection at center ice. Cornwall looking to try and keep possession. They dump it back in. Gets the puck back, deflected up in the air, off of a Brockville defender and into the corner. And then in behind his own net. Brockville gets it. They get it out to center. Whiffed on the pass, so Cornwall says, I'll take that. They get it back up. Pass to number 23, and a shot on goal, and a big save by Dustin Riff.
And you know, Eric, I mean, other than last weekend where Cornwall had a couple of 4-goal games, Braves had a tough weekend. This whole series has been pretty close. Action both ways, some great play by both goaltenders. The scores have all been close. We're seeing that here tonight again in this final game of the series at 2-2, halfway through the second.
Yeah, definitely been a very tight series between these two teams. So 6:20 left in the second period. Brockville gets the puck back at center ice, dips it back in, or another 3-on-2 by the looks of it. Shot on goal, but a big save by Mayer. Deflected into the corner by Cornwall. Cornwall trying to get to the puck first. Brockville gets it, keeps it in behind their own net, behind the Cornwall net. Brockville gets a shot, deflects off of a Cornwall player, back into the corner, out in front, but tipped away by Cornwall. It could be a possible 4-on-2 here. The puck's laying in the crease, but nobody could find it. Brockville eventually says, I'll take that and get it out of my own zone. Cornwall dumps it back in, but Brockville recovers in the corner. Back to Cornwall. Cornwall skating behind the net. Gets deflected off of the stick. Held in at the blue line. Now Brockville will get the puck behind his own goal. Into the corner. Cornwall shot off the side of the net. Tries to tap in from behind the net, but big save by Dustin Riff there on a bit of a, let's see if I can just sneak it around the post.
Well, smart play there by the Braves defense. Gazelle and Mellon, as a lot of traffic got in front of Riff there. Riff's very strong goalie. He's quick, and with the puck loose, they didn't try to go for the puck. They just took the man, let Riff do his job. Yeah,
definitely, yeah. So Cornwall gets the puck back at their own blue line, gets back into their own zone to try and start the setup of the breakout. Brockville keeps it, gets it at the blue line. Gets a shot off, but deflected into the half wall. Shot on goal, deflected into the corner and back to the point. Goes off of one of his own players. Cornwall gets the puck back. D'Alessio skates in after it, tries to keep control of the puck, gets it back. Gets a shot on, and a big glove save by Dustin Riff.
And Braves O'Connor looked back at Joniak. Joniak wound up with a shot on net, but instead of getting through, he got O'Connor in the back of the leg.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Yeah, definitely. Gets a shot off his own player and deflects out.
I'm sure they'll have a good chat about that after.
Yeah, definitely. Big shot and a big block by number 56 from Brockville right in the slot. Deflected by Riff. Another shot on net, over the net. Cornwall coming on with a bit of a pressure. Brockville looking to dump it out. Fanned on the pass. The puck rolls right to Riff, who wires it back to his own blue line, tipped out and down to the Cornwall blue line. Back to Cornwall. Cornwall tries to keep it in, but Brockville has the puck behind the Cornwall goal. Passes it around, but kept in just at the blue line. From his knees, he tries to bank one in off the back of the goalie behind the net. Gets the puck back. Back to the point. Big shot, big save by the pad of Mayer. Deflected back into the Cornwall. Brockville coming on with a bit of pressure here in the Cornwall end. Brockville trying to recover the puck. Cornwall gets it and gets it out. Cornwall into the Brockville end, gets a shot on goal and a big save by Riff from a deflection out in front in the slot. Brockville gets the puck back up, but deflected again. It looks like a 3-on-1 over across, and another big pad save by Dustin Riff, and another save by Riff. Cornwall coming on with all the pressure here, trying to get this lead. Brockville skates in, and a save. Glove save into the breadbasket by Mayer.
Oh, Carter Pilon over there for the Braves saw an opportunity. There was no one over on his side, so went for a skate and was able to get in there. But we're seeing the Dustin Riff magic show there. 2 Colts left all alone in front. They got a huge whack at it. Riff was there to make the save.
Yeah, multiple big saves there by Riff to keep his team tied 2-2 with only 2:50 left in the second period. Cornwall recovers. Up to the Brockville blue line, dumps it in. Brockville gets it, but the puck skates right back onto Dustin Riff, and he says, I'll just hold on and calm this down.
Francesco Sicoli for the Braves taking another beating out there. He's one of the toughest players on the Braves squad, and we've seen time and time again blocking shots. Was able to get a shot off from the knees in close to the net.
Yeah, and Brockville gets the puck off of a scramble face-off, but shoots it down for an icing call, so right back to their own end for another offensive face-off here for Cornwall with 2:33 left in the second period. Still tied 2-2. Face-off win by Brockville, gets it off of the glass and back to the point, but kept in. Looking for the deflection at the side of the net was Cornwall, but they could not get it to go. Into the slot, and a bit of a weak shot, but shot on goal, and Riff holds on again.
And again, we invite our viewers and listeners along the network to join us for the network news from the Canadian Press. That'll be coming up in just a little over 2 minutes of play here with 2:19 to go as we are live from Cornwall, the Benson Center this afternoon. It's 2-2.
Shot, a big face-off win, a deflection out front, and another glove save by Riff. Just holds it up against his body.
I think we're getting a face-off every 3 seconds here.
Seems like it. Another face-off and another win and another save by Dustin Riff. It's just Cornwall winning the face-off, getting a shot on goal, Riff holding on to it. 3 more seconds off the clock.
Coach Falsetto has called for a change at the draw here.
And another win by Cornwall. But Brockville does try to get it back, but Cornwall gets it out front, and another save by Dustin Riff. This time 10 seconds goes off the clock on that play.
All right, we're going to change the line here, Eric. We're going to try something new. See the boys shaking their heads there. We just couldn't get it out, Coach. We just couldn't get it.
Yeah, rough. And another face-off win by Cornwall, and it goes off the post and out. Looks like it just banged off at least one, maybe 2 of the posts and out of the goal, but stayed out. Cornwall gets it again. Oh, another deflection out front. Big save by Riff, deflected off of the post. Brockville gets it out at center ice. They skate across the Cornwall blue line, but Cornwall recovers, goes back around his own net, skates up with lots of speed, fumbles the puck a bit. Brockville gets the puck back, gets it up to his own blue line and out to center ice. Cornwall looking to get back into the Brockville end. Bit of stick handling in the corner. Gets it back to the point. Over to the other point. Onto the half wall. Into the slot. Bit of a stick handle, but stolen away by Brockville temporarily. But Cornwall keeps it in. Back to the point. Just winds up just a little bit wide. Cornwall recovers behind the net. Brockville, another shot from the point, but deflected by a Brockville player. Brockville gets it out. We got Cornwall passing it across the ice, getting it back in, trying to set up another attack here. With only 37 seconds left in the second period. Cornwall skates around, back to the half wall, back to the point, winds up again. Another shot deflected and blocked out front by Brockville. To the blue line, but not out. Cornwall keeps it in, but it does pop out and Cornwall goes offside. So we got 20.6 seconds left here in the second period, with the score currently tied 2-2 between Brockville and Cornwall on CKDJ 107.9. Brockville wins it, keeps the puck, gets out of his own zone, but Cornwall bumps into the man. Now it looks like a steal by Cornwall, tries to dipsy doodle, gets another shot on goal, deflected, wide open net, but big save by Riff again there. And that will do it for the second period here in Cornwall at the Benson Center. It is 2-2 between the Brockville Braves and the Cornwall Colts U18 AAA. I'm Eric Raymond. We'll see you in a few minutes.
This is Capital City Minor Hockey on CKDJ 107.9. Let's head to the broadcast booth for the call of today's game.
Welcome back to the Benson Center here in Cornwall, Ontario for the Brockville Braves versus the Cornwall Colts U18 AAA developmental scrimmage. We're just about set to have the third period here. It is currently 2-2 between these two teams, a very tight game. Cornwall has yet to show up for the third period. We'll see if they come out of the dressing room anytime soon.
A little extra water in, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
A little bit of a bathroom break going on, I guess, in the locker room, maybe a lineup. But yeah, I'm Eric Raymond. With me today is my main man, Dan Mellon. What are your takes on the game so far, Dan?
Well, it's been both ways. The goaltending has been fantastic at both ends. I would argue, Eric, the goaltenders, keeping both sides in this game. It's 2-2. This is the last hockey that these boys are going to play this year in 2020. This is the last period. The practices are done. The games are going to be done. We'll find out what happens here in the new year. But this is the last 20 minutes, so I know they're going to want to make the most of it. And as we said off the top of the broadcast, Eric, the series has been close. Braves opened it up with a couple of wins, and then Cornwall came back with a big weekend. But right now the standings in the series, Cornwall with 5 wins, Brockville with 4. You know the Braves are going to want to tie this up before they leave it. And you know that the Colts are going to want to put the nail in the coffin, so to speak. This will be a very entertaining third, I imagine.
Definitely. So we're getting set here for the face-off as Cornwall has come out of their dressing room and are ready to go. Just about ready here for a puck drop of the third period of what could be a very exciting third period. And here we go. Brockville wins it off the face-off. Gets it up to the Cornwall blue line. Bono has it. Skates in, deflected into the zone. In behind the Cornwall net. Back to Bono. He slips on the play. Gets the puck back though. Gets the shot on goal, but over the net. Back to the Cornwall blue line. Held in by Brockville. Bono behind the net. Back into the corner. Brockville keeps it in at the blue line. Tipped out front. Brockville trying to get the puck back. Cornwall recovers in their zone, but Brockville steals it. Another shot, a big jump save there. Shot into the corner. Brockville keeps on the pressure here, but Cornwall gets the puck back off of the glass and just keeps it in. Brockville still with the pressure, keeping the puck in. Bono trying to dump it back in behind the Cornwall end. Cornwall recovers, gets the puck, and they do finally get it out of their own zone. And a big shot by Joe Douin on a bit of a break where he dipsy-doodled around a couple of the Brockville players. But Brockville gets it back, jumps it back in behind the Cornwall zone. Cornwall recovers behind their own net, gets it back up to the blue line, out to center. Brockville recovers at their own blue line. Number 37 gets the puck. For Brockville, Cornwall intercepts at their own blue line. Back up to the Brockville blue line. Cornwall tries to keep it in. The puck's bouncing around. Cornwall does recover. Gets it up, gets the shot. Big save by Riff, deflected into the corner by Brockville. But Cornwall recovers, gets the puck again. Another shot, another save by Riff. Bit of play behind the net there. Brockville trying to dump it out. Brockville does get it out of their own zone. Bit of a line change going on here, but Brockville breaking in, skates in, but deflected off of a Cornwall defenseman and into the corner, now behind his own net. Cornwall gets it up, it's back in, but icing is the call for Cornwall.
Well, Eric, that was a great opening shift. Coach Falsetto was quite happy with that. Well over a minute in the Cornwall end, and a tip of the hat to Nicholas Joniak, 4 times keeping that puck in, sending it deep again for Bono, Wooler, and Kingsbury. And in that intermission, you know, Coach Falsetto just said, look, boys, this is it. We have to get it done. And they're coming out.
Yeah, they've come out strong to start this third period. Like you say, they're looking to even this season series, so to speak, at 5-5. So big period here for Brockville. Still tied 2-2 with 17:05 left in this third period. Bit of a battle at center ice. Brockville gets it up to center. Cornwall retreats back into their own zone, across. But Brockville gets it shot and tipped out in front, but into the corner. Cornwall gets it, but Brockville intercepts at center, back to their own end. Up to the Cornwall blue line. He gets it across. Big shot, but a big save by Mayer.
Well, O'Connor had a great chance there right on the doorstep of Mayer. Nobody was on him. Mayer able to make the stop, but a great chance there for Brockville.
It's another offensive face-off here for Brockville. 16:35 left in the third. Still tied 2-2. Brockville in the corner, battling with Cornwall to try and get the puck back. One of the Brockville players kind of flails down to the ice. Gets back up. Brockville keeps it in at the point. Even more pressure by Brockville here to continue this third period. Cornwall setting up behind their own zone, their own net, trying to get the breakout set up. Gets it, tipped up into the air. Looks like a glove pass. It's going to bring the puck back to the Cornwall blue line.
And we have the Kingsbury Bono Wooler line coming back out. They opened the period, Eric, with that great first shift. Let's see what they can do here.
Yeah, big win off the face-off there for Brockville. Gets it back up, but Cornwall gets it at their own blue line. Brockville tries to get it back, gets it back in his own zone. Brockville keeps it. Gets it, but intercepted by Cornwall. Bit of a scrappy play here at the Brockville blue line, but Cornwall keeps it. He gets behind the net, out in front, but tipped and deflected wide. Another shot, another big save by Riff. Cornwall gets the puck into their own zone. Tipped off a Brockville player back out the center ice, hits the official. Cornwall recovers, gets it back into their own zone to start this setup. Cornwall up the wing to center. Deflected out by Brockville. Deflected back by Cornwall and dumped back in by Brockville into the Cornwall zone. Cornwall setting it up. Deflection at the blue line, but Cornwall chases it down. Skates behind the net, back to the point, into the feet of his own defenseman. Brockville gets it, but back to the point for Cornwall. Big blocker save there by Riff to deflect the puck away. Another shot and a deflection right at the side of the net, but goes off the side of the net, and Riff gets the puck and holds on.
Well, Mellon and Pitt Blado having words there, Eric, on that last play. So it came around the back of the net. Both of them were jockeying for the puck, and I don't think that they were sending Merry Christmas greetings to each other. It didn't sound that way up here in the booth anyway.
No, it definitely did not sound like, hey, Merry Christmas, man. Hope you have a good break. Apparently that was a goal by Cornwall. A little bit of confusion here, but the referee just said, yeah, that was in the net. Riff is a little confused. Cornwall is celebrating. The benches are both very confused. The Brockville bench is like, what's going on?
What just happened there? Get some explanation here, Eric.
The officials are talking to the Brockville coaching staff.
Well, Coach Falsetto seems okay with that explanation, Eric.
Okay, well then with 14:25 left in the third period, it is 3-2 Cornwall, so big break there, but it looked like Riff had it, but I guess he might have caught the puck behind the goal line. I couldn't tell from this angle, but Cornwall, a little bit of life here, gets the lead. But Cornwall has the puck back in their own zone. Back up to center ice, deflected by Brockville, back into the Cornwall end. Brockville looking to get the pressure back on the Cornwall end so that they can hopefully tie this game back up. Back to the point. Big shot from the point, deflected out front. Another shot, deflected into the corner. Cornwall gets it and gets it across the ice. A shot on goal, but just wide around the net. Cornwall sneaks in, steals the puck back to the point. Deflection off of a leg, just wide of the net. We got Brockville coming in 1-on-4. That's number 49, Kyle Powers. Just could not keep control of the puck. Going 1-on-4, it's a little hard sometimes. Another shot by Cornwall here in the Brockville end. Play in the corner on the half wall. Scrappy play, a little bit of bumping, and the referee say, okay, I've seen enough, break it up. We'll have an offensive face-off for Cornwall here coming up with 13:01 left in the third. 3-2 Cornwall after that bizarre goal call. And a shot, and a scramble shot, and a save in between the pads by Riff there.
Cornwall's been very effective on the draw, Eric, right outside the net, and that's probably about the 12th or the 15th shot now, right off the draw on Riff. He's got to watch for those every single time.
Yeah, and another one that was just deflected wide, and another shot right out in front, but big save by Riff. And then attempted a long pass by Brockville, but deflected by Cornwall. And now it's in behind the Brockville goal. Cornwall gets it back into the corner. Brockville dumps it up around, deflected down, but a high stick, so high stick hits the puck, deflects it down, so the whistle will go.
I think a penalty here would be very bad for either team, Eric, and it seems like the message maybe that was sent in the second intermission to both sides are to, calm down some of the stick work. We saw a lot of that stick work in the second period, a lot of slashes, cross checks, and it seems to have settled down just a little bit. A penalty risk now could decide the game. Yeah, definitely. So Cornwall gets it in. He gets a shot and it's deflected, and another shot on Riff, and a third shot on Riff, and 3 bobble saves by Riff, but he holds his team in this, down 3-2 with 12:18 left in the third. Joe Dwayne from Cornwall is pressing after that whistle. Another face-off here for Cornwall, another win. So clean, right back to the point, but all the way down into his own end. The defenseman was not at that point. So Cornwall sets it up behind their own goal. Brockville gets it, dumps it in, but it right to a defenseman for Cornwall at the blue line. Cornwall gets another shot, and that again is Joe Dwang, but another shot and another save by Dustin Riff. Well, I'd like to give a shout out this afternoon to Ryan and Adriana, who are getting ready for the holidays, listening in Ottawa. And also to Bert out in Victoria, British Columbia, Eric, as we go coast to coast this afternoon on the broadcast. Thank everyone for listening in. Yes, thank you so much to everybody who is listening today. Oh, big deflection out front. Thought that went in, but it just went wide of the net by Cornwall. Cornwall almost had the double goal there to get it up to 4-2, but Brockville manages to withstand the pressure, gets it back down into the Cornwall end. But Cornwall gets the puck back, and it's up to Montroy. Montroy keeps it in to the Brockville end, gets it across. A bobble play there by Muron. Bit of a play. Muron has the puck again, but loses it as it hits the official in the corner. Brockville gets the puck. Bit of a scrappy play going on here. Everybody's digging for the puck right in front of the Brockville bench as Cornwall gets it and skates back into their own zone. That's Joe Dwayne again with the puck. Gets it back down, a whiff of a pass, but bounces and just about right to the goalie, but Brockville recovers and gets the puck back out of their own zone. Cornwall dumps it in, but Brockville recovers and decides, okay, let's set it up from our own net. Skating down the wing. Falls to his knees, but gets the puck back. Just cannot keep control of the puck. The puck riffs, shot up and hits a defenseman and drops down, but Cornwall gets the puck back. And it looks like D'Alessio gets the shot. Big save by Riff there to knock it down. And O'Connor comes streaking down the wing, passes it back to Gagnon. Gagnon shoots it in. O'Connor with the puck in the corner for Brockville. Back to the point. Oh, just deflected but out, so Brockville has to check off for the offside. Cornwall sets up from their own zone. Puck goes off of a defenseman by Brockville. Brockville gets it back up, skates it in on the wing, dipsy doodles a bit, gets a shot off the side of the net. Brockville and Cornwall fighting for it behind the Cornwall end. Bit of a shot there by Cornwall behind the net on a Brockville player, goes uncalled. And an icing call by Cornwall. Eric, the Braves having a little trouble here in the last few minutes gaining the offensive zone after that big start. Cornwall, a tactic we've seen throughout the series, they're making the Braves skate, dump and chase, dump and chase. A lot of skating there, maybe hoping to tire them out in the last few minutes. Yeah, we got 9:05 left here in the third period, 3-2 Cornwall. As Cornwall wins the face-off, gets it back down to the Brockville end. Cornwall keeps control of the puck, battle behind the net. Gets it back, gets it out to the point. Shot from the point, deflects off of Riff into the corner. But Cornwall keeps control
Tries to get it back and gets it back behind. Oh. He gets it out in front, and it bobbles up in the air, lands on the goal line, and somehow Riff just happens to get his pad on it and keep it out of the net. That was an interesting play.
That puck sat there just over the line for 2-3 seconds, just ripe for the picking. Riff was able to get across.
Yeah, it just could not. Looks like we have a bit of a break going on here for Brockville, but dumps onto the net, and Mayer gets the puck away. But Brockville recovers behind the Cornwall goal. Back to the point. Back to the corner. Tries to pass it out in front, but nobody there for Brockville, so Cornwall just grabs it and skates down the ice. Another shot on goal, and Riff dives out to make the save.
He's like, I'll take care of that.
Yeah, a shot by Fitzmaurice there, but bounces off of his chest protector, and he dives and covers it up just to slow it down here. We got 8:03 left in the third, 3-2 Cornwall. Cornwall wins it. Another shot from the point onto Riff, and blockers it away. Another shot from the side of the net. Another big save by Dustin Riff. Back on the half wall, down into the corner, and Brockville dumps it around behind their net and tries to get it out. Sends it out, but right to a Cornwall player at the blue line, and they skate back in, and we got Montroy skating in, passes it out front, but nobody there for his own team. Brockville gets it down. Keeps control of the puck. Shot and deflection from the side of the net, but it's saved by Mayer there. Montroy gets the puck out, but Brockville keeps it and gets it back into the Cornwall end. Cornwall recovers, goes behind their own net to try and set up the breakout. But Brockville gets it back at center ice. Bobbles the puck a bit, but gets it back. Dipsy doodles and just not able to stick handle around the Cornwall player, but Cornwall gets the puck back, and now it looks like it could be a 2-on-1 solo, but oh, and a big goal by Ronig Jodouin on the rebound. A shot from the point just kind of goes off of Riff right to him. He gets the rebound and slots it into the empty net.
And Eric, that was just again one of those plays that just didn't work out for the Braves. A very innocent looking play in and a bad bounce, and sure enough, Jodouin was on his stick, and by then it was too late for the defense. Riff tried to get a piece of it, but here we are now, 4-2, 6.5 to go.
Yeah, it should be an exciting finish here, but Brockville gets it back down into the Cornwall end. It's a tough goal for Brockville there, but they got 6.5, just under 6.5 minutes to get back into this. Cornwall has it behind the goal, Dustin Riff. Gets it out front, but nobody there, so Brockville gets the puck back, gets it out to center, dumps it into the Cornwall end. Cornwall picks it back up and skates it back down. Back into the half wall. And it's out of the blue line, so Cornwall has to tag up for the icing, or the offside, so Brockville picks it back up and sets up the breakout, but goes off the stick, and Cornwall now has a 4-on-2 at the blue line, but shot wide, just wide of the net. Riff did not have to make a save on that one. Puck at the back of the net, now at the side of the net, out front. And it looks like we have a penalty coming up here.
And a roughing call. It's going to go to Pit Blotto, it looks like. Bit of jostling around the net, and maybe Eric, the shove was just a little bit too hard. And the Braves will head back to the power play here. This is a very, very important power play with 5:19 to go. They need to close this gap here in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, and Pip Blatto skates off to the penalty box, chirping the Brockville bench, saying, look at the score. I know I'm going off, but look at the score, boys. So a little bit of heated rivalry going on here again.
We'll see if it costs them.
So 5:15 left in the third period, 4-2 Cornwall. Big shot there off the wall, and a big save by Mayer. So Brockville keeps control of the puck, and another offensive face-off here on the power play with 1:51 left. And it's Sokoli on the draw. Wins it back to the point, back on the half wall. Cornwall tries to get it out, unsuccessful. Well, Brockville has the puck, but it does squeak past and out and down the end. Back to Riff, and Riff keeps it, gives it off to his own player, behind his own net. Up the wall. Number 38 squeaks back, tries to get it back to the point. Back to the half wall, trying to set up this power play. Gets a shot on goal, but a big save by Mayer there with the pad. Back into the corner, scramble behind the Cornwall goal. Tries to tuck it in on the side, but Mayer just gets the pad right to the post. And another dump out by Cornwall right back down to the Brockville end. So Riff keeps it, shoots it back up, but nobody on the ice because they were in the middle of a line change, so it goes right back to Cornwall, and he shoots it right back down on Riff. So Brockville now has the puck again and tries to set up this power play breakout. Speed by Bono. Gets the shot but deflected. And Brockville keeps the puck on the half wall, back to the point. It's number 58. Back to number 60. Shot on goal. Fell into the crease but could not get a handle on it with any of the Brockville players, so Cornwall clears it back down to the ice again. We got 13 seconds left on this power play and 3:29 left in the third. Brockville dumps it back in, trying to get one last rush here on the power play, but penalty will expire. And we're back to 5-on-5 with Brockville having the puck at the center ice. Broken up by Cornwall. Bit of a scramble play right at the Cornwall blue line, so Cornwall picks it up and sends it back into their own zone with 3 minutes left on the clock. 4-2 Cornwall. And just kind of happy to just pass it back and forth to each other in their own zone, kill off some clock, but Brockville steals it back. It's Bono. Another shot, deflection, and up into the netting and out of play.
Jack Chiarello with two great opportunities on that power play, Eric, and one where he snuck just in behind Mayer at the side. He hadn't quite got across yet, but wasn't able to just tuck it in. I think that was the best chance of that power play, and I'm wondering if we're going to be smelling a timeout here soon with 2:44 to go and the Colts up 4-2.
Yeah, and it looks like you called it.
There it is.
There it is, a timeout by Brockville here, so to try and rally the troops with 2:44 left.
And I imagine that Dustin Riff will be coming in to watch the next 2:44 from the bench, Eric, as the Braves will try to mount a last effort here.
Yeah, he's still on the ice, standing at the end of the bench, but we'll see if he pulls off of the bench and empties that net for the extra attacker. Coach drawing up some plays on the glass with the good old dry erase markers, saying, "Okay, boys, we got 2 goals, 2:44. We can still do this. Still lots of time left."
The officials giving the coach here maybe a few extra seconds on this timeout.
Yeah, the officials seem to be happy to just kind of take a breather. It's been a bit of a exciting pace and frantic pace here.
A little Christmas gift there, maybe, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
We'll see if the boys can wrap one up here for the coach.
Yeah, and Riff heads back into the goal, but I'm sure he's going to be on a very short leash of get him get him back to the bench as soon as they possibly can off of the face-off if they get the possession.
6 players have gone out for the Braves, but Tyler Bono is going to be called back here. I suspect he'll go as soon as... Oh, and they're going to call Riff in now.
So there was a bit of a miscommunication. I guess Riff didn't get the message to stay on the bench, but so now
Cornwall's calling for them to send him back, but the ref's going to drop the
shot
puck.
on goal and a big save by Mayer there, right off the face-off win by Brockville. Brockville gets it around to the far corner. Back to the point, another shot and another pad save by Mayer. Brockville with the relentless pressure here off the face-off win with the extra attacker 6 on 5. Brockville gets it behind the goal into the corner. Bono keeps it in the corner, skates behind the net. Back to the corner and back to the point and out. And Brockville has to hurry to get the puck back so that Cornwall doesn't get a chance at that empty net. And it will unfortunately be an icing call on that pass as Riff will head back into the goal for an offensive face-off for Cornwall next to Dustin Riff.
Unfortunate time there for an icing by the Braves. I know they tried to sneak it through, but with 2 minutes and a second to go, they would have liked to have been able to have 6 out there still.
Big win by Cornwall off the face-off to keep the pressure on Brockville in their own zone. So Brockville retains pressure, retains possession, gets it up, but Riff is not able to head to the bench as Cornwall gets the puck back and dumps it back in. And he passes it right to the Cornwall player off of the post, off of Riff. Riff is still down, he gets back up. Cornwall in behind the net, pops it up in the air. Brockville gets it, and they will start the breakout. And Riff will head to the bench. Oh wait, no he won't. Now he will. He started, and then... and a shot from the center ice by Cornwall to try and hit that empty net just after they stole the puck back, but just wide, so it is an icing call.
And the Braves will take that one as he hadn't quite cleared center yet, and now they're going to get a face-off just to the right of Mayer here with 1:15 to go.
A scramble draw. Recovered by Brockville, back to the point. Over to the other point. Out front. Oh, and a one-timer just whiffed on it and missed to the side of the net. Back to the point for Brockville. On the half wall, he skates out to the slot, misses wide. The puck comes right to the side of the net, but Mayer holds on. A bit of hacking by Brockville, and it looks like the guy will be heading off for slashing here. Unfortunate time to take a penalty, but...
It's going to be Kingsbury.
Yeah, just got a little stick happy there.
And a slashing call here against Kingsbury with 51 seconds to go.
Yeah, trying to hack at the puck and then decided that the Cornwall player didn't like what he was doing, so he hacked the Cornwall player and got called for it. So 51.8 seconds left. Cornwall on the power play with an offensive face-off. Cornwall just keeps the puck, gets it back to the point. Across. Shot on goal, saved by Riff there. Brockville tries to dump it out, but saved at the blue line by Cornwall. Back to the half wall. Shot on goal, but deflected. Brockville tries to get it out. Cornwall manages to keep it in. Scrappy play on the blue line. But Brockville gets the puck behind their own net. Back around. And it looks like we have a delayed penalty coming to Cornwall, and here it comes. It's a cross-checking penalty coming to Tristan Miron. So we will see some 4-on-4 action. Only 12.2 seconds left in the third period.
They're going to bring Riff in again. Go for it here.
So it will now be a 5-on-4 now that they've pulled the goalie. For 12.2 seconds left, you might as well give it a shot, right? So Cornwall dumps it out, 5 seconds left. Brockville keeps it in their own end. And that will do it for this game as Cornwall comes away with the 4-2 win in Cornwall at the Benson Center in the final game before the Christmas break between these two teams, the Brockville Braves U18 and the Cornwall Colts U18. Dan, what are your final thoughts on the game today?
Well, it was a great game, Eric, and a great series. An unfortunate one there, that third one that went in, a confusing goal that even some of the players, I don't know, realized what had happened. Whether that was the turning point or not in the game here. Again, I think it was a great series. And I just, again, off the top, I just want to say a great job to all the folks involved who made hockey possible here in this era of COVID, with the facility staff and the workers there, with HEO and with the CCHL. And now we go into a couple of weeks off. What will happen in January, I guess, remains to be seen, Eric. But a good break here might do everyone a little bit of good. Yeah, definitely. I think it'll be a good break, kind of refresh everybody, and we'll see, like you said, we'll see what they decide to do with the scheduling and stuff from now on. What are you saying for the 3 stars tonight? Well, my third star is going to go to Dustin Riff. Didn't get the win tonight, but man, he made some incredible saves, some absolutely incredible saves. Kept this team in it for sure. Mayer gets the 2nd star, and Jaudoin from Cornwall, 1st star tonight. A couple of beauties. He's had a great series, just a big presence out there, and went a long way to helping the Colts win this series. Definitely. I totally, fully agree on that one. Well, that does it for us this year, but thank you for tuning in to CKDJ 107.9 for this developmental scrimmage series over the last few weeks. For myself, Eric Raymond, and my producer and co-host, Dan Mellon, thank you for listening, and have a great holiday season.